Hello, everybody.
Hello.
John.
I'm Brian. They might have forgotten our names. It's been a while.
It's been a long time. We're here for an unboxing.
Yes.
We're at Krav'n Comics with a K.
We've been looking forward to this.
We have.
It has been
Knife
a bit.
it up.
These are modern. We got some modern books here. We got like 20, 21 books in here.
Yes.
All right. Let's cut this baby open and see what we got.
This is incredible. Welcome back, by the way. You went on vacation, didn't you?
Yes, I went to beautiful Alaska.
Alaska, people.
Yes, and it was really something to see. I recommend it highly to anybody who's never been.
All right, here we go. Look at this. Wow. We got 21?
21.
21 of them
How many
today.
comic book stores are in Alaska?
I couldn't find any. I couldn't find any.
Of course not.
Probably too expensive to bring the stuff in, you know what I mean? You go first.
All right, guys. Here we go. Right from the front here. Get up and go. Mary Jane and Black Cat. Ross cover, it looks like.
Nice.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's got to be an Alex
Thomas
Ross
Alex
variant.
Ross cover. Well,
Wow.
9.8, baby.
Beautiful
Woo, look at
grade.
that. Look at that, guys. Look at that cover. That's nice. Mary Jane and Black Cat, number 4. 9.8. That's incredible.
Are
What
they
a great
fighting over
picture.
Peter, maybe?
Well, you know what? Let's see. How do we do this number thing? Number 9. Let's see if I got it right down here. To my notes.
Look at you.
Mary Jane Black Cat variant. Let's see what I got down for this. Mary Jane and Black Cat finds out that the Goblin Queen isn't the only inhabitant of the deadly spaces between the spaces. So they got a lot of people or things to battle in this. I'm not going to give the whole story away because I want you guys to read it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful cover.
That is
Absolutely
a really
beautiful.
nice. I tell you what, anything with this guy touches is pretty incredible, and the gray tells it all. Should give us a 10 though.
Right?
I know.
I have a Phil Jimenez Black Cat variant now. I'm going to have to get that CGC.
Look at that. Very nice.
Cool.
Very nice. There you go. You're up.
All right. Let's see who we have here. Cerberus the Aardvark.
There you go.
9.4.
Whoa.
This is issue number 4, and it is the origin and first appearance of Elrod the Albino. Check
Yes.
that out.
Elrod the Albino. In this one here, Cerberus finds a gem that a character in there called Death wants, and tries to get it from him by plotting a standoff with Elrod and Cerberus.
Okay.
And it backfires. It doesn't work. So yeah, here Cerberus and Elrod goes to jail, and Cerberus breaks out and leaves his buddy in there with him.
Well, that's a great grade for a book from
That is
1978.
incredible. Did by chance did Chris clean and press this?
Pretty much all of those, I think.
I think
Nice.
He did. Yeah.
He said he cleaned and pressed pretty much all of these. Wow.
And that book is from what year?
This is from 78, and look, it says face to waist with Elrod because, you know, he's
Look
short.
at
Very cool, and I like the back cover too.
that. Yeah, that is
The
amazing.
black and white art.
It reminds me of all the Conan, not the Barbarian, the Savage Sword of, and the Saga, where they always used to have the black and white art inside and outside on the back of the covers.
Oh, cool.
Just like this. Hence, we already know what this book's about.
Yeah, which it's a Conan homage, right?
Yes.
Basically,
yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Well, congratulations to the owner of that 9.4 from
9.4.
78.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we know. Oh, he knows too. He knows. He's loving this.
Oh,
By the
let's-
way, anybody on there, if anybody's interested in buying these, we don't know if any of them are for sale or not for sale, but just put a message on the link there, and they'll get in contact with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna say something?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was just thinking loudly.
I'm gonna pick that. Look at that, Spider-Man 2
wow.
coming. Oh, is that the back? That's the back. That's oh, this one. Spider-Man 2. This is a hard one to get. It's a variant of some sort. Spider-Man 2, Sony Interactive Entertainment, 2023 number 1. And there you go, right there. This is the
Free Comic Book Day.
Free Comic Book Day.
But it didn't come to a lot of the stores.
It didn't come to a lot of the stores.
And it was very highly sought after.
Very highly sought after. I don't even know the story to that. I guess it's because it's a gaming book. I guess.
Yeah.
Gamerverse.
So maybe this storyline is like a prequel to a game, or
PlayStation 5 game, next Spider-Man game that comes out in
The next Spider-Man
Oh.
game of
PlayStation
PlayStation 5.
Okay.
That's why.
Won't be
Okay.
on PlayStation 4.
That's
Say that
cool.
again.
Won't be on PlayStation.
No PlayStation 4.
And that's
Sorry.
a 9.8 people. Look at that right there.
Beautiful grade. We've had a couple of those
Amazing.
now. I think come back.
Look at the back of that cover. Well, when I first picked it up, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it is.
Spider-Man 2 coming fall 2023.
Those look like actual cosplayers.
They really do. You know what? These gaming systems anymore,
Oh, I know.
The graphics are incredible.
They are. Truly.
Incredible. My son's actually here tonight, and he plays a lot of these graphic games, and I come in there sometimes like, what the
You
heck?
can't believe what you're seeing.
Yeah, it looks real.
Yep. We're used to seeing Atari 2600.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 9.8 so far.
Very
Out of 3,
nice.
That's really good.
Yeah, it is. All right, who's next? Ooh, okay.
Oh,
We
he's
have
excited.
Amazing Spider-Man 344, 8.5.
Nice. 8.5. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Very nice. Do you know anything about that yet?
This
or-
is the first cameo appearance of Cletus Cassidy.
Yes.
Let me see what we have here. Yeah, see here it says first appearance of Cletus Cassidy, who Carnage.
Yes.
And the first full appearance of Cardiac.
Yes, Cardiac.
And then you also have appearances by Rhino and Eddie Brock. Now I don't know. I'm not a Spider-Man guy, so I don't know if if Cletus Cassidy appeared here first and then later as Carnage, or if Carnage appeared first and then now here's Cletus Cassidy.
Well, this came out before Carnage existed.
It did.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Cletus Cassidy, he got a little speck of the Venom
Symbiote.
symbiote. Yes.
Yep.
Symbiote, and turned into Carnage. Or
Okay.
Carnage did something like that to him, and that's how it happened. So this is before the Carnage existed, right here.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, so
before.
that's really cool then.
It is cool, and I think what is it here? Oh, which one is it? I'm sorry. Cardiac, is he villain or hero? Nobody knows, because he was in this to clean up his let me see here. Hold on. Oh, his brother was killed in an accident, and he vowed to find a cure for an ailment that killed his brother, and to stop all the white collars that did this ailment
Okay.
in there. So, and
One of
Spider-Man
those-
doesn't know if he doesn't know if to stop him or to save him, because he doesn't know if he's a villain or a good guy.
I see.
He doesn't know, I guess, until the future to find out. And also, I found out a little trivia in that book was the first comic book that Robert Kirkman bought when he was starting to be in the comics. Do you know who Robert Kirkman is?
Yes, the creator of the Walking Dead empire.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, the writer
Go
of Walking
figure.
Dead and Invincible.
Yes.
The comics for them. So that is pretty cool to know that he was interested in. This is his
Oh,
first
that's
comic
awesome.
book that he actually bought.
And I think, if I remember correctly, this Eric Larson, he took over after Todd McFarlane. And he's one of the artists that also co-created Image Comics.
Okay.
He did Savage Dragon.
Oh, okay.
That was his baby.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but he had a long, very popular run on Spider-Man.
Wow.
So look at that. First appearance of Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is pretty cool. And I think he was in jail with Brock, right? I think that's where he saw him in there.
I want to say.
I think.
Yeah.
That's what I read, at least. Okay.
Great.
Yeah, pretty cool. When Kirkman, I always heard about that. I was like, that's awesome.
I had no idea.
Yeah, a little trivia.
See, that's the fun part of researching these books. You'd have no idea.
This is
Oh,
cool.
my
A DC book. Look at this. Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, 9.4 people.
Wow.
This is great. 9.4. This is back in '86, by the way. This one.
That book pretty much kicked off the whole grim and gritty.
The Grim and Gritty.
The whole grim and gritty empire. Yep. In other words, the whole school of thought that Frank Miller started, where you take superheroes and you make them down and dirty.
Oh, really?
Grim
Yeah?
and gritty. Yep.
First appearance of Carrie Kelly. That's what it says on here. So I guess the first appearance in this. Who's number 13? Oh, there it is right there. First appearance of which is Robin, right?
Yep. She was the
Okay.
female Robin.
Female
Carrie Kelly.
Robin.
Yeah.
And an alternative reality of it, of the book.
Yeah.
Now, also, I did see here a cameo appearance of the Mutants and Mutant Leader, whatever they are, because I'm not into the DC.
They shave their heads bald and they wear these things that make them look like Cyclops.
Oh, okay.
Like these visors. And they're basically thugs. They're basically, you have to remember, this is from the mid-'80s. So
right.
They look like they just walked out of Chess King, and they're all wearing like, straps and studs and like studded belts and leather. And they've basically taken over Gotham. And so Batman, who is now old and miserable, he basically has to come out of retirement to save Gotham.
Wow.
And it is an amazing 4-part story, and this is really the beginning of comic books being looked at as something serious, as something approaching literature.
Wow.
Because right on the heels of this came Watchmen by Alan Moore, and that pretty much revitalized the whole comic book genre. So this was a magical time to be in comic books.
Wow.
Yep.
What a great...
Huge key book.
And also, too, a couple of things about this book in particular. This is the first prestige format, which is a higher page count and a higher cardstock. The cardstock on the cover was, I guess, thicker or something.
That's right.
And you ready for this? The original print, this original artwork right here.
Yeah.
Guess how much it sold for? Original cover art sold on June 16th, 2022. For guess how much?
$2 million.
$2.2 million.
Wow.
For that art right there that you can just get on a comic.
Wow.
But yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yep. Frank Miller really started something with that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There you go. 9.4. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
That is a key book. All right, let's see what treasures we find now.
We're going to see.
Battle of the Planets. Okay, let me just say, 5.0. This is from 1979.
Oh wow.
Gold key. Which was huge back in the day.
Oh God.
This was second only to the... We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah.
This was second only to the Super Friends as my all-time favorite cartoon as a kid. It was on channel 48. Remember, we had 17, 29, and 48. And we used to rush home from school every day to see Battle of the Planets. It was based on a Japanese cartoon called Gotcha Man.
Yep, Gotcha Man.
It was Science Ninja Team Gotcha Man. And the American version was called Battle of the Planets, and I didn't realize this until very recently, and I'm an old man, so decades went by, and I decided I want to have this cartoon on Blu-ray. So I went to get it as Battle of the Planets, come to discover that Battle of the Planets was actually like the edited, diced up, like childrenized version of the cartoon. The original was actually very violent and bloody.
Oh, wow.
And there was swearing, and in fact, this guy here, Jason... Spoilers, he actually dies at the end of the original cartoon. It was
Spoiler.
It was 122 episodes, and he actually dies at the end of the original.
Spoilers 20 years later.
No kidding.
Right.
Wow.
More than that, actually. Way more than that. But anyway, this just does my old heart good to see this book. Oh my god.
So this is the first team appearance of G-Force, Mark,
G-Force!
Princess,
Keops,
Jason,
and Tiny.
In American comics. And first appearance of Zoltar?
Yep.
Zoltar? Yeah.
Who in the original was Katze, which is German for mountain lion.
No kidding. Now,
And he turns out to be a transvestite, which back then you just didn't do.
what?
Yes! At the end, they unmask him and he's actually a woman, and that just wasn't done back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Katze. Wow.
It was so
Now,
weird.
You know what else I found out about? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I have an extra
Very
set.
excited
I'll
about
have to
this.
loan it to you. Just watch a couple episodes. I'm telling you, it hooks you.
Wow.
It was so freaking cool, this cartoon. I
It's
loved it.
One cartoon I don't think I've ever seen.
You'll enjoy. And did you see this Sandy Frank film syndication? Sandy is the one that went to a convention over in Japan and bought the rights to the cartoon. He brought it back to the States, and right around the time that Star Wars came out, space was super popular, and everybody wanted to have a space cartoon or a space TV show. Okay. So he edited the thing to make it look like they were out in space all the time. Really, they weren't. The original takes place on Earth. They were protecting Earth from an evil alien organization called Spectrum.
You know what's funny? Like, look at how that's shaped. Battle of the Planets.
It's the scroll. It's what they call the scroll. Yes, exactly.
The Star Wars thing. Now, I also found out, I didn't realize how excited you are this, so you're going to be excited about this. You ready?
This, yes.
In July of 2021, Battle of the Planets was set. They hired some people for a movie. To come out with a movie for that.
I wish there was a comic. See, Top Cow, which is an imprint of Image, They were the last ones that had the rights to it, and they put out a comic book for about a year. Alex Ross was involved. That was like 99, 2000. He did the covers for it. It only lasted a year, and then it tanked, and they have not done anything with this really in the last 20 years.
Wow.
In comic book form. So yeah, I'm itching. I'm dying for
So
a new.
if they come out with a movie, they might restart
Let's
the
hope
whole
so.
comic thing.
Let's hope
You
so.
never know. Never know what happens.
What a beautiful, beautiful book.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I love
Okay.
Gold Key too.
Yeah.
Takes me
Nice.
back.
Takes you back. Ooh, there you go.
Another one.
Another one. Cerebus.
9.6.
Look at that. 9.6. Wow. Congratulations on that. It's incredible. Look at that. Oh,
What does it say at the bottom? Bran muffin? What does that say? Bran.
Bran Mac Muffin. That's the name of the person that's in here.
Oh.
They're making fun of. There's another guy. I didn't write it down either, but I read about it. That it's a different name.
Oh, from
Brian.
from Conan.
Yeah. So they make fun of
Whose
it.
name is similar to like
It's
pastry.
very
or,
similar to this whole thing here. Yeah. So there
Bran
you go.
muffin.
Look at that. What do we got here? First appearance of Bran Mark Muffin, sketched by Michael T. Gilbert on letters page. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Nice.
Now, let me see if I got
And another great grade for an old book.
very good. 1978. 06 here. Hold on. I know I got notes on this one. I come prepared for that. There you go. Right here. Let's see what we got here for this one. Well, oh, he went underground with the Pigots, Pigts, Pigots. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Found that they found out. He found out he would followed them through these caves underground, and he saw them praying to a statue of him.
Oh.
They worshipped him as a god, and he was supposed to go to battle with them on a field, and they were praying to the statue of him.
Of Cerebus.
Cerebus,
Okay.
yeah, to help us, lead us in battle. So then they left, and he went and destroyed this statue, and then vacated the area. He didn't want nothing to do with them. So that was a pretty interesting story with this
Yeah.
one. And
I kind of wish in a way I had read that back in the day.
yeah, me too, because I didn't know that.
The more of these that we research and review, yeah, it sounds like it was really a
And
cool
on
book.
page 7 in this, which this will never be opened again unless you open it, they misspelled the word excellent. They spelled it with
Could
it
they?
excellent.
Um,
I don't know if they did that on purpose because of using these as aardvark and
That's when the editors are sleeping at the switch.
yeah. But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's an aardvark.
So you think maybe it was intentional?
I'm thinking maybe.
Maybe it was not like an Electra spelled with a C. This is
Right.
actually an intentional
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yes. But congratulations, 9.6, great grade
Yeah, very nice.
for that year. And kudos to Chris. Man,
Yeah.
you are bringing these comics to life, baby.
There
Woo!
he is. Resuscitation.
Look at that. Two comics in the 7. He's got 9s.
That is pretty awesome.
That is very awesome. Very awesome. There you go.
All right, let's see who we got. We have. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
One of my favorite characters, but one of my favorite artists. This is an Alex Ross variant of Dark Phoenix. Oh
wow.
my God! Look at that. Wow.
9.8.
9.8. We have another for our
Look at that.
9.8.
Wow.
This is called a timeless variant cover, and also, of course, the Virgin cover because no words, no dialogue. Oh my God, that is beautiful.
What X-Men number 20?
Yeah.
Okay. What number is that?
That I don't know.
Oh, there it is, right there. Got it. Ross cover. Okay, the notes I have on it. And do you know the story of this or no?
I read this particular issue, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what happened in issue number 20.
Okay. X-Men's close friend Brew became the Brood King.
That's right.
That's one about that. He has the ability to control the Brood race. Now he is exploring his own nightmare scenario. They are killing his friends, and he can't stop it. So what is he to do?
What is he to do?
Got to read it to find out.
Yep. And
So
this,
there you go.
I don't remember the exact details, but whatever happens in this storyline, it ends up being the final wedge between Cyclops and Jean.
Oh, really?
Cyclops wants to take a more violent approach, and basically wipe out the Brood race, and Jean is more for like, you know, trying to find another way that doesn't involve as much death and killing, and it ends up kind of being the last straw.
Wow.
Yeah. But Jean just died, so it really doesn't matter.
But did she really?
Oh, well, exactly. That's her thing. That's her shtick. If you read the Hellfire
She rises
Gauntlet,
as the Phoenix then, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
There
That's
you
her
go.
thing. That's her thing.
That's
Wow,
it.
that is beautiful. Oh my god, I love
It
that
is.
cover.
Oh boy. Oh, you can't go wrong with Ross.
No, you cannot. All right. We'll add that to the 9.8 pile.
Yes, we will. Wait, look at that. 3.
Very nice.
Incredible. Here we go.
Oh, speaking of Ross.
Speaking of Ross, another 9.8 Avengers Forever number 15. Look at that.
With Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror on there, baby. Look at that. Variant edition. Timeless. Alex Ross. These covers are awesome.
Is this one? Is this one also timeless?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the Timeless series. I don't know how many of these he put out.
I was
many?
just gonna say, Chris, this is the series you're collecting, right?
How many of them?
Yeah, I think there was 37 villains.
37.
37 or 39.
And that includes heroes and villains.
No, that's just all the villains.
Oh, that's just the
Amazing.
villains.
Just
the heroes
villains.
came out years ago.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was really outnumbered.
Huh.
Avengers Forever.
I mean,
And
why
this
did
is
40?
Right.
We're shot at 35.
this is about. Let's see what we got here.
Right? I mean, it's just
You're so OCD. He's like, why did they stop at 35 or do 40? Why 37?
Well, that's a good question.
That's his OCD.
I know it's kicking in. He's gonna stir about this. He'll probably come back to us again and start
Right.
raging it again. So this one here is a great battle in the history of the multiverse is raging, featuring Avengers from throughout timeless space and countless different versions of Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. And yet somehow it comes down to Starbrand and one Ghost Rider whose powers are not working. So what are they to do? Interesting.
You have to read it to find out.
You're gonna have to read it to
But
find
not
out.
this copy.
No, not this one at all. This one gets hung on the wall.
Very nice.
Yeah, it really is. Really is.
God, Alex Ross is such a master.
Yeah. Did I send you guys that picture of my wall yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you have the 3 rows completed now, right?
Yeah, just about to. 3
How
rows
many in
of-
each row?
Oh God, 12. I think 15.
15 in each row.
15 in each row.
So you have 45 up now.
up, and I still got more to put up.
Damn.
I know.
You're going to have to start on another wall.
Super excited.
Don't tell Jamie.
She knows. She knows this is a habit I cannot break, just like drinking coffee.
I know.
I can't do it.
It's a lifestyle.
It is.
Okay. Now, we've had a couple of these, too, if I remember.
Yes, we did.
We have
did.
Amazing Spider-Man 210, 9.6 grade, first
Wow.
appearance of
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
Very nice.
It's funny when I first saw like this cover and Madam Web, I thought, oh, she's another spider thing, but she's not.
She's just a precog. She can see the future.
Yeah, that's all
Basically.
she is, and she's totally blind.
She reminds me of Mystique. No, Mystique's girlfriend. Destiny from the X-Men.
Okay.
Same basic thing.
Yeah.
And she's blind too. She wears like a face mask that covers her whole face because she doesn't need to see. And yeah.
Daredevil.
And Daredevil.
How about that?
Yes, look at that.
A lot of blind people in here.
Right.
But you know what I noticed? There's not a lot of like.
Echo and,
Echo.
and
Okay, really?
Jericho. Although Jericho was not Jeff. Jericho was mute, so he had to use sign language to communicate with the Titans.
Oh,
but yeah, no.
Echo's deaf.
Yes.
Okay, did not know that. That is 9.6. That is amazing.
Beautiful,
What year is
beautiful
that?
book. This is from 1980, and it's by John Romita Jr. Oh, no, you don't like. That's right. You don't. I like old John Romita Jr. Current John Romita Jr. sucks. I agree. But old John Romita Jr., like when he was doing the X-Men and Spidey.
His dad was good.
Yeah, his dad was. Yeah, his dad was an architect of the Marvel Universe. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
9.6 though. Great cover.
Great cover.
Great. I mean, 9.6. Chris, good job. Is that another one of you?
Yeah.
Don't.
He's so humble.
I
He's
know,
so
very humble. He cleans and presses, by the way, people.
He
and
does.
You can see by these
And
grades.
it's worth every penny.
Obviously working out pretty darn good.
Yeah, we've had amazing grades pretty much across the board here.
Yeah.
Now he's flexing. Now he's flexing.
Here we go.
Oh,
Another 9.8. Another Ross. I love it.
Yep,
Wolverine
look at that.
number 32. Look at that.
Wow.
Rhino. Look at that. Look at that cover.
The Rhino.
That was the one I missed. I own the comic book shop and missed that one.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it was somewhere else.
And it's a Spidey character too, no
Look at
less.
that. At the back of that.
Rhinoplasty.
Front of it.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Wolverine number 30. Did I say anything about this? I probably did. No, me.
So this was a whole series by Alex Ross called Timeless. Were the heroes also called Timeless?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah. So in this one here, in the original cover of the Wolverine, it had a picture of Wolverine and like a whole bunch of Wolverines in the background.
Okay.
So it's all
Oh, I
the
remember
Wolverines
seeing
got
that in
together.
previews, yeah.
And basically, which Wolverine's the best? Will we find out?
You have to read it.
Got to
But not
find
this
it.
copy.
No, not this copy. Not this copy. Thank you.
I love that cover.
That is a nice cover. I love all his covers. Are pretty amazing.
You know, I never realized in all these years of comic book reading that his ears are eyes.
Yes.
I didn't know that either.
That's
so
weird.
you just
That's a little weird. His
Yeah.
ears are eyes.
That's
Heroes
kind of
were
bizarre.
timeless as well.
What's that?
Heroes were timeless.
Oh, they
as
were.
well.
Okay.
And there was 35 of those.
Oh,
Why did we
see?
stop at
That makes you
37?
feel better, doesn't it? Yes.
Wait, here we come again. See, I said this, didn't I? He's coming back. He's starting to ramp and rage about.
I got him all worked up again.
37.
He's spiraling.
So what you're saying is there was more villains than heroes.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of like life. See, art reflects life.
Another 9.8 to the pile. This is great.
I know. We almost have as many 9.8s as non-9.8s.
Yeah, we do.
What do we got? Oh, another one. Oh, this is an 8 point. That is weird that we have.
Oh, we have double. Yeah, we do.
of an old book.
Another one.
Oh, we didn't get to talk about your seahorses.
No, but we will this one.
Okay. I'm sorry. Sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys. Remember
Let's
this
show
as
our-
a kids
our studio
growing up?
audience.
I don't know if anybody ever sent out for them or not.
I did.
I know. I did. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did they work?
Yeah. I mean, they're. How should I say this? They only last like 2 days.
Oh.
If I remember correctly.
What exactly are they?
It's like a fungus or something like that kind of mimics like a moving creature.
Oh, so you just put it in water and it actually does something? And
Yeah,
then-
if I remember correctly, they come almost like crystallized or dried, and then you put them in the water, and then they get saturated, and then they do stuff, but only for like 2 days, and then they end up on the bottom of the bottom of the fish tank. Yeah.
Wow.
Unless we did something wrong, which is entirely possible.
Okay.
We were kids.
I'm curious. Anybody else out there have these?
Yeah,
little
share
sea
with us
monkeys?
your sea monkey adventures.
Sea monkey adventures, because look at the comics. You probably like ordered them, and
Yeah.
how much were they then? Does it say?
One moment, please.
And you have to cut the page out too, don't you?
$3 each, U.S. currency.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, plus $1.25 shipping and handling.
Shipping and handling. Only $1.25 shipping and handling.
Right. But doesn't this
Wow.
book look beautiful as an 8.0?
It does.
My
compared
stars.
to the what was the other one?
5.0.
5.0. So yeah,
Wow.
that's really good.
Battle of the Planets.
Yeah, you get to
Can't
cope
believe
with
you
that
never
again.
saw that cartoon.
Never saw
Did you
it.
ever see it, Chris? You guys suck. It was on Channel 48.
Look, I remember having Channel 48. Matter of fact, I remember going to the TV thing. And
Yeah, clonk, clonk,
clonking it.
clonk,
You did the
clonk.
one knob up here.
While you were
and
sitting
then-
on the floor in front of the television because
Well-
there was no remote.
Well, you got two knob things. You do the one here for that.
UHF.
And you do the other one
VHF.
for really fine tuning.
Yes.
Yes.
It was 3, 6, 10, and 12
right.
was the top knob, and then it was
UHF.
17, 29, and 48.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all we had, kids. And we had to watch it in the snow, walking uphill, both ways.
Barefoot. These kids. Oh, I'm so glad I picked this one. I love.
Oh, and may I just say, that looks like a Bill Sienkiewicz cover.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It
Oh,
is.
God.
You are good with your covers.
I love that cover.
Transformers numero uno.
Very
There
nice.
it is.
Very nice.
Sorry, I can't help myself. Transformers #1, Marvel Comics. I love it. Oh, watching these guys, it was like you watching these guys.
Yeah, yeah. That was a little
For me.
after my time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of got off the cartoons by then.
Origin and first comic appearance
That's when they had
of
remote
Autobots and Decepticons.
That's right.
control.
What's that?
He said by then you had remote controls.
Yeah, yeah. This is amazing. So, all right, I wrote notes on this one, obviously.
What year is that now?
This is 1984.
Okay.
I was 11 years old.
That would have made me about
And
14.
thinking robots
Yeah.
are real.
I was 11 years old with this thing. What'd you say? Okay.
He said it and thinking robots are real. Hey, you know what? All kidding aside, I played with my Star Wars figures till I was like 12 years old.
There's
I
nothing
did.
wrong with that.
Now, I was very sheltered as a child.
Nothing wrong with that. So Transformers #1, a lot of first appearances in here. I'm going to name them all too. The first appearance of the Autobots, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Prowl, Ironhide, Huffer, Cliffjumper, Spider, Sidewipe, Hound, Gears, Brawn, Sunstreaker, Blue Streak, Wing
What kind
Changer,
of cartoon was this?
Ratchet, Wheeljack, Tailbreaker, and Mirage.
Now, when
that's just the Autobots.
When you say the first appearance of, you mean in comic book form, right? Because they had
comic book form,
and they had been in cartoon form.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for the Decepticons, first team appearance of Decepticons, we're going with Megatron. He's the leader, obviously. Starscream, Buzzsaw, Thundercracker, Laserbeak, Frenzy, Skywarp, Rumble, Ravage, Soundwave, and I was going to say something, but I'm not going to.
Those last couple sounded like WWE. That's what I was going to say.
They do.
Yeah,
they do. But yeah, what a great! Oh man, I love it. They were fighting for their planet. They got chased off it. Then they crashed on Earth, and then woke like thousands of years later.
It's like the Thundercats.
Yeah.
Interesting. When I was around the same time.
It was.
How about that?
It was. Look at that.
So that's great. At 9.6 too. That is awesome.
I love that cover.
You know how many of these toys I used to have, the Transformers?
Did you have a lot of those?
I had so many of them, and now I have 0. Actually, you know what? I actually have
sad.
one. I have I forget what his name is. He's the spaceship, the little guy, Autobot.
Oh.
He was a spaceship. It looks like the Challenger.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I had. So there you go. And look on the back, Star Wars: The Arcade Game comes home. Ooh. Wow.
Very nice.
There you go. Congratulations.
I can hear the Autobots.
Transformers,
more than meets the eye. The
Oh,
Transformers.
Autobots, go
The power to destroy the evil challenge of the Decepticons.
Don't quit your day job, man.
Oh, and
Well.
then remember those? Oh God, what I love to. Those GoBots. They were like a cheap knockoff. Remember those? The GoBot toys.
Yep,
Yeah.
GoBot toys, and then they came with the Dinobots.
Yes.
The dinosaurs.
Yes. It was like a
Matter of
whole
fact,
thing.
The new movie that just came out, isn't that with the dinosaurs or somebody
It
in
is.
something like that in that? I think.
Chris, what is with the pixelated version of Spider-Man on your shirt?
Spider-Man week, so I've been wearing a different Spider-Man shirt.
Oh, okay.
Since it's ending.
Is that from like a video game? Is it like a?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure there was a Spider-Man game that
All
was
right.
pixelated at one point.
I had the Parker Brothers one, like the very first.
Pixelated, non-pixelated.
Right. Yeah. How about that?
Like that.
Damn. Okay.
You must not have got the memo where Spider-Man came.
I have a Spider-Man shirt I could have worn, guys. All right, 9.6 on a Wolverine
Look
#1.
at that one.
Oh, and there is. I've seen
That's
this
incredible.
before. There is that
The red and black.
John Byrne back cover.
Is
Look
that
at
the
that.
red and black suit?
Yes.
That's
well,
good.
brown and orange was actually.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah. When they originally introduced that costume, brown and orange, because John Byrne thought it was stupid that a Wolverine would wear blue and yellow, which he kind of has a point. But anyway, it doesn't matter because this is Wolverine #1, and it got a 9.6. Chris Claremont's story, John Buscema, and this, if I'm not mistaken, not counting the Frank Miller miniseries, which only lasted 4 issues, this was the very first Wolverine #1.
Premiere issue of Wolverine. Yep.
Oh, and
Ongoing issue.
his name was Patch.
Patch. They just came out with about what was it last year? Patch Wolverine comics.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Came out with a Patch, and then also too, this is the debut of the Black Wolverine costume.
Okay.
Which I guess is that it there?
Yeah.
Which
I
that
guess
doesn't even look like a.
No,
Oh, that's it right there.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And he has like pantyhose around
Yeah,
his
he
eyeballs.
does.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
What is,
Maybe that's why he's called Patch.
Oh, is that hair on there? His arms? I never noticed
Yes.
that before just now.
Yeah, he's a super hairy dude.
Maybe that's why. His patches of hair. People have patched hair on their back and
That
stuff, just growing those
Could
kind of.
very well
You
be.
never know.
Could very well be. He needs a little manscaping. But yeah.
A little bit.
That's awesome. 9.6 Wolverine
Wow.
#1. And what year? 88. Yeah, that sounds about
88.
right. That sounds about because that miniseries did so well, that first 4-issue miniseries by Frank Miller, that they decided to give him an ongoing. And I think as time went on, he actually ended up becoming more popular than really any of the X-Men.
Wow.
In his own right.
Yeah. Wolverine was pretty kick-ass.
Sweet.
And this back cover, was this the...
That's John Byrne.
The Deadpool movie. I think he has him in the yellow and black suit, if I'm not mistaken. The new Deadpool 3 movie.
Yes.
That'll be out. I don't know when that's coming out, but...
It was awesome to see pictures of that from behind the scenes where he's wearing like a comic book accurate costume.
Yeah,
I love that.
It is freaking awesome.
Because for so many years with the X-Men, all they wore was black leather.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it's cool in a movie, but really, you want them to look like their comic book counterparts.
Yeah, you do.
Like they did with the Avengers.
Yeah.
Is it so hard, Marvel?
Oh, wow. Look at that. Spectacular
that's
Spider-Man. Number one. From 1976. Oh, man, this is all 9.4. Look at that.
That's
cover.
Beautiful.
That's amazing. Look at that.
And he's fighting the tarantula.
Is that, yeah, that's it right there, the tarantula. I got, let's see, number 17. I know I got the thing. There you go. Second ongoing Spider-Man series. Spider-Man battles the tarantula that tries to kill the mayor.
And that's MJ, I think, and Flash Thompson there at the bottom.
Yes.
They're ducking his razor shoes.
Yep. Matter of fact, he, in reading this, about this, he was distracted by seeing MJ with Flash. That the people that the mayor got away, they did kidnap him, but he got him. Well, I'm not sure if he got him at the end. You have to read it and see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but he was distracted by these two. So pretty cool. I'll tell you what. Look how vibrant that is. Like colorful.
That was really the first spin-off from Amazing, right? Like, I
think so.
It was the second
Yeah.
Spider-Man book, really.
What Spectacular, and then there was the Web, right?
And then there was
Of?
Web. That came like in the 80s.
Yeah.
This year, this is what, 76? Yeah, that sounds about
so
right.
This definitely, yeah.
Very cool.
Super cool. 9.4. Great. I'll tell you, Chris, did you have the... Of course you did. You just bring comics to life. Look at that.
You really do.
It's amazing, guys. Amazing. Congratulations on that.
I love that cover.
That is a really nice cover.
I think that's Sal Buscema. What does it say on there? Is it Sal Buscema?
Yeah, Sal Buscema. And John Romita.
He
Romita. Romita or Romita? Romita.
Junior or senior?
That's a junior, I think.
Doesn't say. And then Mike Esposito.
Mike Esposito.
Esposito. I said that right. Wow.
Beautiful
How about that?
cover.
Very good. Congratulations. 9.4. Wow. That's awesome.
Moving on.
We are.
To the next. Oh, here's another one we've had before. Look at that. 9.2 on a Spawn number one. That's such a beautiful cover.
That is awesome.
I love this book.
Oh, that's great. 9.2.
And
Wow.
see, it just goes to show you this is like the crown jewel of what they call the speculation era of comic books, because like on the back cover, what are they showing? The value of comic books. Like it all became about the value of the books. And this is what from 1992. I was living in Monterey, and I remember we got this at that comic book store down in Cannery Row that we always went to. McFarlane and Stacy. God, I love that cover.
Yeah. That is a good cover. Spawn's awesome.
9.2. Let's see. Pit pinup by Dale Keown, and a Spawn pinup by George Perez is in here. Who knew?
Kraken.
Wow.
He didn't do a lot of work for the Image universe, but that's pretty cool.
First appearance of Spawn, right, in the comic?
Yep.
And let's see what we got here.
It's second Image Eye logo.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also a pull-out Spawn poster.
Yep. First appearance of Sam and Twitch. First appearance of Sam is a cop and Twitch is a PI, private investigator. First appearance of Malebolgia.
Oh, Malebolgia. Something like that. Malebolgia.
Yeah, that's the demon.
Yep.
That made the deal with Al Sims. Yep. The pinup is in there. And when this came out, guess how many issues were sold during the launch?
How many?
1.7 million.
So this was right behind X-Men #1, I think.
Remember you were telling me about
Yeah.
that? The X-Men was like
As
really
the
up
top-selling
there.
comic.
This was right up there with it.
I'm trying to remember my Image history. Like, I think this book is pretty much what launched Image, or maybe Youngblood. Rob Liefeld did that superhero team called Youngblood. Either that launched Image or this did, one or the other. But they were pretty close on the heels of one another.
I'd say by these numbers, that probably did.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, they were all quitting Marvel at the same time and starting their own company with their own characters.
Yeah.
Man, that is cool.
I have one of those on my wall.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do.
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
I love it. Oh.
Oh, wow.
It's mine.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I know. Carnage number
9.8.
14, 9.8, and the cover art is Bart Ends.
Oh, yeah, there's your guy.
You didn't clean that. No.
Oh. Well, it's brand
I
new.
would've got a 10.
You know what? You're right. You would have got it. I would have got a 10.
You know, we've got to try that sometime.
But
We really do.
I love that cover. I specifically sent away just for this cover.
Is he now?
Bart
Did he
Ends.
take over Iron Man's armor? What's happening there?
What is happening there? Let's see if I wrote it down.
He's 5 weeks behind. You don't know.
Oh,
I am. I really am. I am so behind. Cletus plans to use the Iron Man's armor to tap into the network to recruit more, to move the side with his cause, to make his to make Miles Morales, Normie Osmond, and Tony Stark. Can they stop Carnage's madness? Yeah, he stole the suit off of Iron Man and used all the information on there to get out there to try to get more people on his side.
okay.
So yes,
so
that
that's
is
Cletus Cassidy inside Iron Man's armor, and then the Venom symbiote over top of it.
Carnage.
Carnage, right?
Carnage,
Symbiote
yes.
over top of it. Wow,
Yep.
what a hot mess.
Yeah.
But that is a beautiful cover.
And the art is Bjorn Bart Ends. I love any Bart Ends covers. I tell you what, I love his
He is
covers.
doing DC covers. I noticed in the new DC Connect for October.
The Superman Batman
Yes,
one.
yes. So he started
Superman,
working
Batman,
for DC
he's-
now.
He does a lot of covers,
Mhm.
but he's not like an artist like him. He's more like of the computerized, I guess.
Yes.
What would you call that?
Yep.
But it's so like, it's
Realistic.
It's
and
awesome.
detailed. It's the detail that's crazy.
yeah, it's incredible. Oh, I'm loving this. I love it.
It's photographic, and
Look
you
at
got a
that right there.
9.8.
9.8. Back is Guardians of the Galaxy. By the way, number 3, I think. This is on Disney Plus, by the way.
I know. I have to.
And I think
I'm behind on
I think
TV.
me and Lewis are going to watch this maybe tonight. We'll watch it. We'll
Yeah.
check it out.
It's long and it's violent. I didn't like it as much as the first two, but it's still worth watching.
Yes.
It's still worth watching.
Well, it's Marvel.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, congratulations to myself.
Attaboy.
I've got a 9.8. Add that to the little pile here.
There you go.
Carnage 14. Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Next. Ooh, look at this. It's
Another?
shiny.
Oh, wow, it is.
What we
Yeah.
have here is Ultimate Invasion. And that is, I believe, Miles Morales' costume.
That is an awesome.
Ultimate Invasion #1. Now, I know a lot of Marvel fans were not happy about this, that they're bringing this whole business back. You know, after they closed it all out and it was pretty much put to bed, now they're going to rehash this whole Ultimate thing. I think the only ones that survived were Miles and that evil Reed Richards. The Fixer, the Shaper, the Maker, something like that. But that, regardless, is a beautiful cover. That's got to be Brian Hitch. Yep. Jonathan Hickman's story, Brian Hitch cover and art. It's the foil edition cover.
That is pretty awesome. It's a 4 limited edition series that references the transformation of the Marvel Universe, alumni, and what is it?
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
That's
oh my
like
God.
this secret group of people that like rule the Marvel Universe.
Okay,
kind
it's
of
only
thing.
2 of them in here: Miles Morales and the Maker.
Okay, yes, that's right. The
So,
Maker.
yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, those are the only 2 that survived.
The only, I love foil covers, but it's so hard to get a clean one with like no fingerprints and stuff on it. Like, is that just the cover? Or is that's 9.8? That is awesome. No, it's the
plastic.
It's the plastic on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm finding that out with the foil covers that I have. Like, if you touch them, it's like you get your fingerprints all
The
over.
oil.
it. Yeah.
Well-
That's why you get Chris to clean it.
Remember he gave us those Dawn of DC variants from Free
Yes.
Comic Book Day, and I almost took it out because I was considering having it CGC'd, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even taking it out of the bag.
No.
I don't want these hands to touch it.
Yeah.
Not taking
But
it
that's
out.
a great cover, and
Yeah, it is.
I'll tell you what, good grade. 9.8. Another 9.8.
Congrats to the proud owner of that one. Are any of these yours for sale in the store?
One of the catalog plans.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
The lower breed.
The 5.0. Okay. Cool.
Wow. Good job bringing us down.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, the Invaders! Look at this. This looks like it's one of your.
It is, but it isn't.
Your
I mean,
nice
it does,
books.
but it isn't. Wow.
Invaders #1, 1975.
Can I have it? That is awesome.
The story continued from Giant Side Invaders #1. So look at that, 25 cents back in the day. Look at that cover. And what is that, 9.2?
What year is that, did you say? Yeah, 75. Let me tell you something. I think that is the very first Marvel comic book that I ever held with my own hands as a child. In fact, I was so young that I remember with a red crayon coloring in Namor skin, and throughout the book I colored in the different characters with a crayon. That's how young I was when I first encountered the Invaders.
My God.
But look at that awesome cover.
That is awesome.
Is that John Romita cover? Yes, John Romita Sr., the one that Chris likes. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful cover.
Invaders #1.
Look at those World War II Nazi airplanes.
I was just going to say that, like Nazi symbol in it and everything.
Wow.
That is awesome.
No.
16.
No.
What's that?
He said you can't get away with that today. Yeah,
No,
that
you
is
can't.
that is wow, a little slice of pop culture right there. I love that book.
It's first appearance of the Invaders 2. I guess there was a first Invaders.
Yes, giant size Avengers number something or the other is where they first appeared.
Okay, so that's what this is here. This is story continues from the
giant size Invaders, which was continued from an Avengers story. That's right.
Okay.
They did giant size Invaders, then they got their regular monthly title.
Okay, so this was Bucky, Captain America, Human Torch, Submariner, and Toro.
That's right.
Captain saves a golden-eyed woman. Captain pockets a ring that the woman had. Now, it's funny because they don't say anything about this woman, but supposedly she's somebody.
It's the Ring of the Nibelung, and if I remember correctly, they're an alien race.
Yes.
Yeah, it gets very complicated.
It gets actually dark.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
they kill themselves.
Yes, that's right, they do.
Like,
they do.
what the?
I think it goes for like 3 issues. That storyline takes up like the first 3 issues of the book.
Because they realize they can't get back to their planet or something like that.
That's right.
And they all decide to just
And they're disguised as Norse gods, I want to say. They disguise them as Norse. Oh, from like the Ring of the Nibelung, from the Wagnerian opera. That's right. They're disguised as people from the opera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this girl that Captain America had an eye for, obviously.
He fancied her.
He fancied her. You know, pocketed the ring, and but she had no memory of it or whatsoever in it. So, but they were on the way to London to deal with the Nazis, and then this girl they saw down below.
I love that cover.
That is a cool cover. This cover and that Spider-Man cover, I mean, very colorful.
And so
all
iconic.
the yellow and red and everything.
Yep. Just so iconic 70s Marvel.
Yeah, super cool. Nice.
Can I have it?
Love it. Congratulations, 9.2. That is an incredible grade for this year. 75.
Yeah, it is.
Good job, Chris.
He's a new guy.
New guy, yeah.
Customer.
No kidding. Did you clean it and press it? Very nice. Congratulations on this cover. This is awesome. 9.2. Wow. There you go.
Oh,
another one.
Another double. What? Spawn #1. What is our grade, please? 8.5 on this one.
Look at that.
Look at that beauty.
Ooh, spawns are coming out left and right.
Some more Todd McFarlane goodness.
Well, there's only 1.7 million of them. I mean, right?
But it displays beautifully.
No, I mean, that's awesome. Though.
Yeah,
That is awesome. I'm glad people are. Yeah, that's great.
Gorgeous.
Their spawns.
And I remember in this issue, like, there's like a little clock at the bottom, and as he uses his powers, like his powers deplete. Remember that? And I think eventually they do away with that.
Yeah, it was I think I read it, and there was like it starts off at 9.9, but when he uses that that plasma thing, he does the bomb.
Yes.
It takes away like 3 or 4.
That's right.
Of them. I do remember reading that. Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't write it down though because I wasn't sure if that was important. But now it is.
Now it is. Look
you
at
brought
that.
it up.
Because I remembered it. I went back into the mists of time.
You sure did. Oh, we're down to the last one.
We
here.
are.
And here we go. This has to be. It is.
And what is it?
Alf.
Oh
my God, that's so awesome.
Ah!
Alf number 1, 9.4.
From 1988.
1980. This is so cool.
Wow.
Wow. Based on the NBC TV series photo cover of Alf. That's awesome. Robert Redford. I love it.
Guess where that customer got that.
What's that?
Claims.
There you go.
Oh,
Which
that's
gives
right.
us an opportunity to put
You
in
know
a
what?
plug for Krav'n Claims.
So Krav'n Claims with a K. This was won in one of the claims on Sundays between
11 and 2.
and 2. This was for sale on Claims. All you have to do is watch on Facebook when it comes up.
On the Krav'n Comics
on
LLC.
LLC. You type in Claims with a K, and you get whatever they have on there and pay the price that's there.
That's
and
it.
this was on there, and
And
look
now
what happened.
look.
And now look at it. A 9.4 for 1988 Alf #1 issue, which is pretty cool. And if you're as old as us, you would know exactly what Alf is.
Yes. I myself have a stack at home of Alpha Flights and Legion of Superheroes and New Teen Titans and New Mutants that
Wow.
I won on Krav'n Claims that I will eventually have CGC'd as well.
That is.
Alf is Alien Lightborn. That's how he got his name.
Is it really?
Look at you.
You know what the
He
best
must
part?
not have watched as much as I did.
I never watched. Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
I did. You know what his favorite food was?
Oh my goodness.
Cats. But he couldn't
Yes,
eat it.
But he wasn't allowed to eat
He wasn't allowed to eat 'em.
That wouldn't have gone over well with the network censors. Yeah.
Yeah, but he always had a thing for the cats. Yeah, he wasn't allowed to eat them.
What's our creative team on that? Michael Gallagher, Story, and David Manak and Marie Severin art. Okay.
That is so cool. Talk about, yeah.
And you said
Good
this
memories.
was from TV Guide? That was the TV Guide cover? Is that what you said?
Who's that?
NBC TV series, the photo cover.
They voted.
Oh, okay.
Just the photo cover.
Okay.
That's from the series, not the TV guide.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But that's awesome. Alf, there you go. Alf.
Did it last a long time? Like, did it go on for years, or was it just like
The
a...
show?
Yeah.
I remember it did, at least.
Okay.
I mean, I could be, I don't know.
I remember my grandfather wouldn't miss it. I remember being at his house and he
Yeah.
was howling while he was watching it.
It was great.
He loved it.
It was great. It was a good show. Very good show.
Oh man, those shows.
Yeah.
No.
So congratulations on this. 9.4.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
Yeah. It's a classic. Definitely
And
classic.
see the treasures you can get if you pay attention to Krav'n
Yeah,
Claims.
Krav'n Claims.
Sundays from 11 to 2.
11 to 2. Check it out.
Krav'n Comics Facebook page.
They will have some claims this week, right?
Yeah.
Names this week?
On the auction for the kids. Fair
Oh.
Cover auction
Oh, when does that end?
for tomorrow night.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, auctions for the kids. It's a silent auction, right? You just
Come in and bid
come
on
in and bid on it.
your variant covers.
All the variant covers, they're right here. As soon as you walk in the store, Chris has a sheet. You just fill out. You see what they got, and you can win.
Awesome.
That's great.
Oh, anything else you wanted us to mention?
I think you guys will be on in like 5 or 6 more days.
Wow.
We have another one coming
We
in.
have another-
That's the old stuff, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
Okay.
put it
Wow.
on her.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So next week we'll probably be here again, because it's been a month at least. Since we,
I think it's been about a month.
been a long time
Yeah.
since we've been here. So this is good. We're gonna keep it going.
That's right.
So be sure to get your stuff into Chris. He cleans and presses, and also we're doing cards
And magazines.
and magazines.
Yep.
I mean, cards is starting to be a good thing now. Not only just for Marvel Universe or DC cards. I'm talking sports cards, any kind of trading cards at all. You can get in Pokemon,
Yep.
all that good stuff. Bring them in. Chris will send them out.
Need at least 25. 25.
We
to
need at
send
least
out.
25 to send them out.
Yeah.
So I think right now you have 10.
We have someone that says we're bringing in 10.
Okay. We don't have anything yet.
Yeah, we sent out the 25 already.
Yeah, we already sent out
We're
25.
building for the next shipments.
Building for the next shipment. So get those cards in. Get your comics in. Get them all in.
Yeah. All right,
have a good
everybody. Take care.